Good morning, dragonflies. Just wanted to see if we can get you guys caught up on some of our circle routines. So I'm going to start off with yoga and our stretching with our kid-friendly named poses. Just want to get you guys in on a Monday. We miss you guys very much. And so what I've done so far is I've just put on some yoga music in the background, and I'll get you guys started on some of our moves that we do, and I'll just shorten the time frame. But try to do 2 to 3 deep breaths in between each pose. The kids really love it a lot, and they get to make crazy noises with some of the poses, so I hope you guys enjoy. First, we always start off with stretching. So we put our feet together, and we put our arms straight up in the air, and we just breathe. And then we touch our toes. And then just breathe 2 to 3 deep ones in between. Then we come back up, we spread out our feet, 2 hands to 1 foot on each side, 2 to 3 breaths in between. Stretch over, star, other foot, 2 to 3 breaths in between. And try to encourage children to close their eyes and try to feel each pose and tell you which muscles are moving and which ones they can feel stretching. And then once you have kind of stretched out all the limbs and did your side poses, we're gonna start with some actual yoga. And then we do a slight spin. And then we sit down. So we're gonna start by sitting on our feet. On our feet would be like this, bottoms on the back of our heels. And we're gonna go into, we call it baby pose with the kids in the classroom. So when they go down, they're gonna go straight down with their bottoms on their feet. And they're gonna cry like babies. It helps them get their energy out. And it just really helps them focus on the actual pose itself. So they're just gonna cry a little bit. Wah, wah. And then we do 2 to 3 deep breaths in this pose. And then you're gonna go to cow pose, which is literally just putting hands and knees on the ground, straight backs, head forward. They can even tilt it back, and they decide to move. So you're going to move, 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 move. And then you're gonna go to cat pose, which is their back straight up and their head straight down. And you're going to meow, 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 meow. And then we have a lot of fun with variations, so we want to stick our legs up and try to kick back on our donkey pose. And it really helps the kids get to have some fun and throw their body limbs around because they love that. So we're going to do 2 to 3 for each leg. And then we go into what we call the old man pose, where they're gonna lay flat on their stomachs and their head to the side, and they're gonna snore like old grandfathers. That's how the kids relate it to it. So you're gonna just choo, choo. And then we go into snake pose, which is just them pushing their arms straight up, backs arched, and they're going to hiss like snakes. We go back into cow pose to stretch out that back from the snake pose and move, move, move. And those are just some of our beginning circle time yoga poses and stretches that your kids can do at home, and they can have a great time. Miss you, kiddos.